Hello, my beautiful Saggies. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today is Saturday, May 10th, 2025, and as I was meditating and clearing the space and ringing my bells, they told me to use the Palo Santo to clear the energy, which they haven't done in a while. So, of course, I always listen to my guides, so I have done that. Alrighty, how are you all doing today? It is a pouring rainy day here. And it has been since late yesterday. But this is springtime in Maine, and we need the rain. It's turning green everywhere. Soon we're going to have to mow our lawns. Okay, so this is a collective reading for the sign of Sagittarius. We have coffee cup, plate, cards, and the whole 9 yards. As I was meditating on your energy, a couple of things came in that were, please remember this is a collective reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest, of course. Also, please don't forget to give the video a like, a thumbs up, a share, a comment. I love reading your comments. Okay, so what came in immediately was I saw like an old-timey sort of leather satchel, and then I heard bags are packed. So I don't know if some of you are going on vacation, or maybe some of you are moving, maybe some of you are leaving a relationship, but I heard distinctly bags are packed. Then I got the word belt, but specifically a leather belt. And then the word leather, and then the word saddle. Everything having to do with leather, leather, leather. I don't know if this is something that you've been dealing with. Maybe you bought something that's leather. Maybe you have a leather suitcase or a leather satchel or something I don't know. Leather was very prominent in what they were giving me. That's basically it. Bags are packed, belt, leather, saddle. So I would love to hear your comments on that, or if any of that means anything to you, my beautiful Saggies. Okay, this is a little, whoa. This is a little bit of a sparse cup, but let's see. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, immediately I see someone swimming right there. Swimming, 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 swimming. What does that mean? Well, water is very significant. Water is very healing. I myself love to swim in pools. Not so much other bodies of water, but pools I do love. Swimming, I don't know. Okay, we'll come back to that because that's all. They're not really giving me much. But it's like I can see the bubbles and sort of the wake behind the swimmer. So maybe you're getting ahead. Maybe you're swimming on through, getting ahead, swimming. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. I see, this is weird. I have to give you what they give me. So it's like two mountains, each with a face. I know there are some famous, like New Hampshire had the old man in the mountain, but I think part of that fell off. Then there's a Native American in a mountain, like in a rock face. And then there's the famous one with Roosevelt. Oh my gosh, what is that called? Oh, when I'm in channel mode, sometimes I can't grasp. Oh, for goodness sakes. You know what I mean. So I don't know if some of you have recently made a trip there, or if some of you have been hiking or doing something and you noticed like a face formation. It could be a person, animal, whatever, in rocks or in a rock. That's kind of what they're giving me. A face in a rock. I don't know. Please comment if you know what that means. Okay. Could it be rock face? Maybe some of you are rock climbers. I mean, don't grasp if it doesn't fit. It's more like two mountains with faces. I don't know, guys and gals. I say guys, but I mean everyone. Okay, let's move on here. I see somebody with shades, like a face with Ray-Bans or something, right there. I know you can see that. uh, like it reminds me of Men in Black, but also a huge memory that I have. And Spirit uses what I know to tell me things. Um, I went to a wedding once. I was dating a guy, and his brother was getting married. And before when the wedding march started, all of the guys, the groom and his groomsmen, had on Ray-Bans. And when she walked out to the aisle, they all whipped off the glasses to look at her like she was so radiant. I don't know. I don't know why they're giving me that story to tell you. I don't know if some of you either had a wedding or have been in a wedding where they did something, and I'm getting goosebumps all over, where they did something cheeky like that, something like that. That's what they're giving me. I would love to know. Love, love, love to know. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. So I'm in Maine, and I'm seeing the shape of the state of Maine. It's right there. Shape of the state of Maine. What's inside there? King. Well, Angus King is from Maine. I don't get into politics on this channel. Huh. Okay. Well, since I'm a Sagittarius and I'm seeing the shape of the state of Maine and then a king inside of it, the only thing I can think of is Angus King, who's, I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I'll be on the lookout. If any of you other watchers are from the state of Maine and you've heard anything recently about Angus King, that would be great for you to put it in the comments for us. Thank you. Okay, let's see. What next? I'm seeing, do you know what a sugar skull is? Like the skulls with the different designs. I'm seeing a sugar skull here. Now, I'm seeing a sugar skull. Sugar skull. I have no clue what they represent. Is it something to do with the Day of the Dead? I don't know. Now I'm curious, so I have to look it up. Gotta be careful what I click on. Sugar skull. Meaning... sugar skulls are known as Calaveritas de Azúcar, they're literally skulls made from sugar. They are an important part of, yes, Day of the Dead. Okay, whew, thank you. I got that right. Each sugar skull represents a departed loved one and is usually placed on an altar or gravestone as an offering to the spirit of the dead. These skulls are decorated with bright colors to represent death with sweetness and nostalgia. Well, I recently had my stepdad pass, and so maybe it has some, I mean, he's not Hispanic or anything, but yeah, I don't know, guys. Sorry. This reading is not for me. This is a general reading for Sagittarius. So if sugar skulls have a meaning for you, or if you have recently had someone cross, this could be a message that they saw what you did, they've seen what you did, etc. Now, next I see a huge flock of birds. Huge flock of birds. Sometimes we see weird, bunches of birds. I know it happened in Portland a few months ago where everybody was posting about all these crows that were all together. So big flock of birds. I don't know if that's happened recently or if it's going to happen, but take a look at that. Now I'm seeing it's like a tree with faces. What is going on with mountains with faces, trees with faces? Maybe this is trying to remind us that nature is alive, that nature has spirit, soul. So it's like, what is that character Groot from? I don't even know, to be honest with you. Like the tree with the face that talks. And the trees in Lord of the Rings are coming to mind. All these trees that are alive. I don't know, guys. Wow. Let me know. Okay, let's see. Now I'm seeing, distinctly down here see the bowler hat. So it's like a guy with a bowler hat. So this could indicate Charlie Chaplin, Stan and Ollie, some of those old-timey comedians. Guy with a bowler hat. Or maybe you have someone that's crossed that used to wear that. I mean, who else wore a bowler? Oh gosh, I don't, what's his name? The scary movie guy. Alfred Hitchcock, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. Bowler hat. Jeepers creepers. getting some weird. I got to give you what they give me. Okay, let's see. What is that? Oh my God. Okay, so they're showing me don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Okay, so this is like an adult person and then a baby kind of behind. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater is like when you discard an entire situation rather than keeping what's relevant, I guess. Oh my gosh. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Jeepers creepers. Let's see. What else? All right. What's in the bottom? Not much. Let's see. What is in the bottom? Anything in the bottom, Spirit? I see 3 distinct circles. Well, they're kind of dotted lines, but there are 3 interconnected circles. One has angel wings in it. One has, what is that? All right, let me just see if Spirit can give me. One has angel wings. One has the solar system. And one has... don't know what that is. Sun and moon? Like a crescent moon? Okay, so 3 connected circles. One with the solar system, one with the sun and moon, and one with the whatever else I said. Oh my gosh. Channel mode. Sun and moon, solar system, and... okay, I'll have to listen back. This happens sometimes when I'm channeling. It goes in and out. I don't remember what it was. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, now the plate. Let's see. The plate. I see a heart with angel wings right here at the bottom. I see a person standing, gazing upward. So their person is standing here and they're sort of gazing upward. Doesn't give me any indication about what they're gazing at. I can't tell. So heart with wings, a person gazing upward. Gazing upward, looking onward, looking to the sky, looking at the stars. I see this right here. It's like an arm up and an arm down. It's reminding me of the Saturday Night Fever, like John Travolta when he put his arms. He was wearing that white suit. I don't know if Saturday Night Fever has any meaning for you, or if somebody has recently made that pose, like, "Ooh, here I am," or I don't know. It's like a feeling of somebody who's extremely happy and showing off, almost like, look at me, I can do all of this. Jeepers. Okay. All right. Anything else? Anything else in the plate? The person gazing upward, that is so intriguing to me. I'm trying to figure out, because the person is right here. And they seem to be gazing at this thing right here that I can't really tell what it is. It almost looks like they're looking at a monitor, like a TV screen or a monitor, or what would you look up at? Yeah, I can distinctly see it. It's like it has a, like an arm. There's something, I don't know, guys. I can't spend too much time trying to figure out if Spirit's not giving me exactly what it is. I don't know. Anything else, Spirit, in this cup? Anything else? I'm seeing, so this right here reminds me of the 3 of Cups in the Tarot Royale deck. with lots of stardust flying around. It's like three people. It looks to me, what they're making me see is that exact card. So Three of Cups card could be important, or Three of Cups message. Wowzers. Okay. Wowzers. All right. So right after I meditated and focused on your energy, I got the oracle cards. You have 29. Breathe. 29 is an 11. Magical master number. Breathe. Patience. Waiting. Going slowly. Wellness. Meditation and trust. Wellness, meditation, and trust. Wow. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? You need to slow down, of course. Meditate, trust, breathe, repeat. Okay, Saggies. So this is a message of trusting the process, trusting how things are unfolding, trusting what's coming, and not trying to rush anything. Okay. All right. And then Starry Begin. Oh, I forgot to say that's the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. The next card is from Starry Beginnings by Cassie White. This is a 21, which pairs down to a 3. Oh, right. We had that 3 of Cups. So threes, creation, collaboration, mind, body, spirit, connection. All right. Following the path of another. Your path is being redirected to where it should be. Wow, wow, wow. What is self-realization? To be aware of you as an entity in the universe, learning and evolving with the parameters set out before you incarnated. Wow. You are a spiritual being expressed in physical form. The choices you make come from this basis. When you make choices from the loving center of your heart, you find the ease with which they come about. Decisions that are not linked to intuitive, feminine, consciousness energy tend to be misguided and fear-based. Okay, Saggies, so this is a reminder to follow your own path, but to be sure that you tap in and tune into your intuition before making any choices or decisions about that, okay? So that is a message there. Breathe, slow down, meditate, relax, repeat. Those messages go right together, right? Because when we make harsh, rash, quick decisions without consulting our inner compass, right? Our inner guide, our intuition, we make the wrong decision. No doubt about it in my mind. When we rush to a decision, it's often the wrong decision. Oh my gosh. Haha. The Hanging Man. Accept yourself as you are and see things from a different perspective. Okay? Accept yourself as you are and see things from a different perspective. Okay. So, 4 of Cups. Offer coming in that you don't see or won't take or are ignoring. Oh my gosh, these cards are flying out. 7 of Wands, defending your position or the position of another. 2 of Pentacles, choice. 7 of Pentacles, choice. I'll explain in a minute. Just, okay. All right, for my Saggies, what is the last card from the tarot? 9 of Wands, almost done. Almost done, my beautiful Saggies. All right, let's look at these as they came out. First one. This is a 12, which is a 3. This is your third 3 in this reading. So the Hanging Man is completely comfortable in his own skin. He doesn't care what people think of his money dropping out or how he looks on this, but he is perfectly fine with it. As he hangs upside down, he also gets a brand new perspective on things, okay? A brand new perspective on things. 4 of Cups. 4s are stability or stagnation. So this person is just sitting there. He's got a book. He's got his 3 cups here that he's perfectly safe and happy and comfortable with. There's 3 cups right. This is the 4 of cups, but they're pointing out again 3. So these are 3 here. The 4th is here. So he's kind of looking past that. This offer and opportunity is being literally shoved in his face, and he's just sitting there like, oh, I think I'm content with my book and my 3 cups that I have here. So what is the offer, Saggies, that is right there for you to grab, and you're ignoring it, or not? You're not paying attention, or you don't see it, right? So what they're saying to me is, if somebody walks up to you and says, hey, have you thought about doing this? Listen, okay? If somebody walks up to you and says, hey, I would really like to collaborate with you on this, listen, okay? Listen, there's something that's going to come your way. That's an opportunity of either something you didn't think of and somebody's going to point it out, or an opportunity that comes out of the blue and you're on the fence. You're like, oh, geez, I don't know if I should do this, all right? So pay attention for that. 7 of Wands. Okay, 7 is a 7 of Wands, I should say. Wands are action, passion, but this is a person who is defending what he says, what he does, what he's doing, what he's going to do. These 6 wands around him are kind of, think of them as naysayers or accusers or disagreeers. And this guy is sitting there, look at his face. He's like, nope, this is what I'm doing. I stand by my decision. I stand by my decision. Okay, Saggies, I stand by my decision. 2 of Pentacles. This is balance and choice, right? 2s are balance and choice. So this guy has his 2 pentacles with a rainbow in between because they are nice and balanced out. So this is balancing your budget, balancing your checkbook, balancing your finances, balancing your money. But 2s are also choice, right? What would happen if he lifted one arm and lowered the other? Things are out of balance. You have to make the choice to keep things in balance, right? He could be choosing to go on a new journey with his how he earns his living. So possibly some of you could be getting an offer about work or some sort of different way of doing your work or different way of earning your money. 7 of Pentacles, although 7s are reflection, this card is also a card of choice. What am I going to do with all the things that I have created? What have you created? Have you created art? Have you amassed a lot of money and you could invest it? Have you written poetry? Have you written a song? What do you do? Are you a masseuse? Have you been trained in something that you're not using, I guess, right? That's what Spirit is giving me. Think about what you want to pick from here and put in your basket and move forward with. So yeah, that's how the 7 in this deck is a choice card, right? Because she needs to figure out what she's going to do. So you have 7 and 7. You have 3 3s, right? Yeah. Okay, I was just double checking there. And then you have the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands can sometimes be wounded warrior. This card doesn't necessarily show it like that. This card shows all of his hard work behind him, getting ready to plant that last wand in, is how I've always seen it, is how my guides have always given it to me. He's like, okay, I'm almost done. I just have to get this one last wand in the ground. I just have to get this one last thing done, okay? 9s are accomplishment. Wands are action and passion. All right, let's go back through quickly. So 29, 11, breathe, patience. 21, which is a 3, following the path of another is not what you should be doing. You are going to be redirected back to your own path. So if you've been following and like doing something the same as someone else has been doing it, that's not what they want for you, Saggies. They want you to forge your own path, right? They want you to be comfortable in your own skin, as the Hanging Man is. In that 4 of Cups, they want you to keep your eyes open for an offer or an opportunity, okay? The 7 of Wands, you are going to be defending your truth, sticking to your guns, sticking to your word. I don't know. I'm trying to think of every word that they're trying to give me. You stand by what you have chosen. You stand by it, right? That Two of Pentacles, balance, choice. Seven of Pentacles, more choice, what you're going to do with what you've created. Nine of Wands, you're getting there. You're almost there. You're almost there. Okay. They're pointing me towards clarification. Okay, what is it that you want me to clarify? What is it that you want me to clarify? Okay. Maybe it's just more information. Okay, let's just see. Whoops. Let's see what comes out, because there's not really... I mean, I think the cards are pretty straightforward there. All right, hang on a second. Butterfingers. So the Star is hopes, dreams, and wishes fulfilled. Going off of the Seven of Pentacles, you know, what you're going to do with what you have, and that Nine of Wands being almost finished. And then the Six of Pentacles, where things may not be going where you think they are. Like you're putting, it's almost like saying you're putting all your eggs in one basket. And, oh, thank you. All right, you need to branch out a little bit. You need to think of other ways that you can do what you're doing. Okay. Oh my gosh, Seven of Cups. That's another choice card. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, when you choose with your gut instinct, when you choose from your inner compass, you will choose correctly. You will choose correctly. Okay, that's it for that. All right, let's look at these. Star. So this can be Aquarius, but it is hopes, dreams, and wishes fulfilled. She's dumping her pictures of star water right back in because she knows she can fill them back up. I never noticed that there's a blue jay in the bottom of this card. Right there. I never noticed that before. And if they're pointing it out to me, then it probably means something to one of you. Blue jay. Six of Pentacles. Six are harmony, but you can see where he's weighing things out carefully and they're missing where they're supposed to be. The hands are there trying to hold on or grab them or catch them, and they're not going in the right spot. So, as I said, you may want to think about something you're doing and how you can do it differently. Seven of Cups. This is, so you have Seven of Pentacles, choosing what you're going to pick and use and go forward with. You have Seven of Cups, which sometimes can be a chaotic thinking message, like it's you have so many choices of what you could do that you can't pick one, but you have to. You're going to stagnate if you don't pick something and move on with it. Wheel of Fortune. This is fantastic. The wheel is turning in your favor is what I'm hearing for this card right now. Things are turning, but they're turning a little bit slow. They're slowly turning, but you will get there, right? Wheel of Fortune, Star card. It's all going to come to fruition, but you have to have patience. And I think that was your first card, right? So the Wheel of Fortune doesn't turn as quickly sometimes as we want it to, but divine timing in everything, right? Timing is everything. So it will happen when it's meant to happen, and I know that people do not like to hear that, but I have to give you what Spirit gives me, Saggies, okay? All right. Well, I hope you found this message helpful. I truly do. I hope that you found something in here that resonates with you. I hope that it helps you in some way to either think about something or understand something better, make some sort of a choice or decision, you know, a little bit better, easier, whatever, using your inner compass, slowing down, taking time to listen, breathe. Snow leopard, self-reliance. Yeah, self-reliance, Saggies. Relying on ourselves, not the path of another. Okay, that's the only card they want. Thank you, Spirit. Relying on ourselves and not... Okay. Snow leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Yeah, Exactly what we were saying. Using your intuition, right? Using your inner compass, my beautiful Saggies. Okay. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Please give it a like before it turns off. I appreciate that. Comment and let me know if any of those things, like the sugar skulls or the mountains with faces or the trees with faces, if that has meaning for you. I would love to know. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.